to do the chassis for them?
Rebellion and Peugeot. They're working together.
They're working together?
Okay. Yeah. You remember the hybrid that's in this car, the Peugeot one? They're making it based off of that.
Oh, off the Red Bull Peugeot? Like the L750?
Yeah. They're making it based off of that. So, should be interesting.
So
okay, guys, that's been 10 minutes. And it's actually been 11 minutes.
Yeah, whatever. I don't think I'm any faster on this lap.
Me neither.
Yeah, mine's shot.
Good. I shot mine too, yeah.
Alright. So
it's okay, Cupcake, we'll hang out in the back together.
Oh, that's cool.
Alright. Is everybody ready?
Can I change my tires?
You can do it without exiting.
You'll have to come out and go past through the first sector if you want to start at the front.
No, he just has to go to driving options and change his tires.
No,
that's not what it.
No, that's...
Once you've finally done that, you then have to pass the sector.
Yeah, I know. I'm on my way to the first sector right now.
Yeah, and I'm following you.
Yeah, might as well go to the first sector.
If you don't do it, does it not register as you having the tires on?
Look who's at the top of the board. Now that Turbo's gone through and Vasco, they're going to be back to the top of the board. So now I can start the race.
Alright, now I put my police sirens on. I start chasing Turbo.
Here we go, guys. Good luck to everybody. We can stay on a group. Light damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I could imagine taking 8 minutes to get all the way back.
Oh my gosh.
I've done a 2-hour race with heavy damage. It's not fun.
Why would you ever do that? You sound insane.
Because it sounds like fun at first until you get damaged into the first chicane, then you got a long lap behind.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah. Somebody hits you in the first chicane. That's it, and it's not even your fault.
Let's see. Does it start me halfway through the turn?
It's gonna start somebody halfway through the turn.
Hey, is boost on or no?
No.
No. Okay.
Everything
Slipstream is real. Everything.
Oh crap! It's gonna be me. Oh no, it was Joey.
You know what's not fair about that Porsche? It gets battery back on the street.
Yeah, I need it. I only have 500 horsepower.
I only got 500 too.
No, you got 526.
Yeah, but it's not that big of a deal. Come on, man.
You got 600 foot-pounds of torque. I got 300.
The Porsche is still stronger. I don't care.
Maybe in the corners. We'll see. I mean, you can obviously drive the wheels off that car, so I can't really do this car any justice.
Where's my overtake button?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm in your slipstream and you pull away on me, and you say you don't got the power.
This is all set up.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
It's what, like your gearing and whatnot?
Oh, it's everything. It's suspension, it's downforce, it's everything.
Oh man.
I'm eating it. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa. Cupcake, you came into that hot, dude.
I came in a little too hot there.
I tried to avoid you, but
Vasco told me to take it easy on the turns. So that's what I'm doing.
Cupcake.
There should be a gentleman's agreement between you guys.
Perfectly.
Until the
Don't
half
burn
an hour
yourself.
mark, you guys shouldn't bother passing each other unless somebody makes a mistake. You guys will be much faster.
Yeah, well, the last thing I need is the hostess man coming after me.
You will be part of my cupcake company.
I will rename you Chocolate Sprinkles.
Oh yeah.
Mwahaha.
Crap.
Are you guys like running all the downforce on those cars?
I am. On the front.
Man.
And none on the rear.
I haven't done any of that.
That's a bad idea, my friend.
Is it?
Yeah, on this track you want to prioritize speed.
Yeah.
The
But the thing
little
is, the
bit
only
of corners.
thing, the only thing, yeah, the only thing that the Porsche is really good at is really the corners. So I kind of
And
tried to.
you don't lose that much in the corners if you lose the downforce.
Yeah, okay, I did that. I definitely did not do enough testing.
Whoa,
Sorry.
Caleb.
Take it.
Oh, I got the 2-second penalty for that too.
Like,
That
I'll
explains
send
why
you a
you
tune
walk
for that
like-
Porsche you could try after this.
Gosh.
Sorry, you have one?
Yeah. I got a
Yeah.
tune for all the GR1s. Honestly.
Good.
So, just let me know and I can help you out.
Yeah, please. You
Yeah,
can
we
send
would
that-
love that.
Yes.
You can send that later in about an hour or so.
Yeah, in
You
about
wanted
an
to
hour.
have this conversation about an hour ago.
That's the whole point.
You didn't ask the right questions.
Ah,
I
there
mean,
you
I
go.
tried to ask a couple questions for Joey in terms of steering and steering frequency and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Get
that's
on
all.
the dang track.
You probably didn't change your sensitivity, did you, Joey?
No. I didn't do much. I reset to defaults most of it.
What, your steering? Like your wheel sensitivity?
Oh no, I changed that. Yeah.
Yeah, you changed it to the 410 that we were talking about before.
410. Yeah.
Did
You
it help
feel a
any?
little bit better?
I can. It's a little more subtle, meaning you can, again, you can feel it just a little bit more when you mess up or when you wheel or hits the sides and stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit more sensitive, I
responsive.
guess.
More
Yeah.
feeling to it.
Yeah, that's kind of, those are the words that you kind of want to be hoping I hear as a mechanic. Like, you're getting a little bit more feeling now. It's a little bit more sensitive. Good. Is it too sensitive? Dial it back then. Does it feel, when you turn the wheel, does it feel dull or does it feel like there's something in your hand?
Yeah, it feels like there's something in my hand.
Good.
That's
Well,
what
I
I said.
screwed
And
my
when you,
race
when
up.
you, when you get, it's an hour. When you get to,
I don't really think it matters when I'm already half a minute behind.
it's
And I'm
been
Caleb.
It's been one
Stay on the
lap.
freaking
Relax.
track! Oh my gosh, I'm about to
You're
quit.
racing against your dad, who was in third place, and now he's in fifth. You got a chance.
Not really.
Sorry,
I
he's
really
your
don't think
kid, so I
so.
gotta give him some sense of hope.
Vasco, there's no more hope here. There's
What do you
no
guys
hope
Always
here.
hope, dude.
There's always hope, man.
There's not.
There's pit
Somebody can make a
strategies.
mistake up here. Pit
There's, like,
strategy.
a bunch of
Everyone's
kids
gonna have
that-
to switch tires. You'll be able to catch up a little bit.
Can you guys
They
make
might-
a 35-second mistake?
Hey,
Yes,
one of
it
them
can
might not
happen.
even use. One of them might not mandatorily use a tire for 5 laps and get like a minute penalty. Who knows?
I sense that's me.
Yeah, but I mean, you're almost a minute ahead.
Just to let you know, it takes me 55 minutes to get used to a track.
There you go. So you're saying I got a chance?
Just
Man, I wish you,
you
could
just
have way
keep
more
driving,
than
Caleb. Don't give up.
or more than 16 people in the lobby, because these multi-class races or even these Group 1 races on these big tracks would be so much more fun.
Yeah, it would.
And you can have like a much wider range of talent in one race. So you can have like, you know, groups
Not
of
a
like
good
5
plan,
or
Delaney.
6.
Yeah, so it's like there could be other bad people in the back with me, so I'm not always alone.
Or
Yeah, but
a
here's the
bunch
other
of
thing,
other good
Caleb.
people up
Keep-
with,
Keep in
turbo.
mind this. When you go to, you might end up going to pit and getting on a different set of tires, and then somehow or another somebody else pits differently and ends up right there with you, and then you have somebody in a split. You have somebody in the slipstream to play with, and then all of a sudden you're making up some time. So just
In
hang
endurance
there.
races, a lot of races are won or lost in the pits.
Well,
That's
right
true.
now I'm losing them into the walls, so...
Well, don't do that.
Well, I'm on crappy freaking tires because we have to run two
Well,
of them.
that's fine. All of us have to get on the crappy
Now
tires
you-
too at some
Now do
point.
5 laps with those crappy tires, and you can keep using your good tires.
Look at that. Added another 10 seconds to being behind. Let's go! I'm playing golf right now, guys. I'm winning. Just doing single player time trials. That's all I'm doing right now.
Don't worry, we'll catch you later.
As long as
That
you
doesn't
keep
make me feel
practicing, you
better.
only get faster.
Yeah, exactly. Not with that attitude, though. If you practice with that attitude, you're just gonna keep getting slower.
Yep.
You know,
Oh,
I'm
no.
trying my absolute best to be chippy here, but every time I'm like, you know what? You guys just motivated me. My car spins out, and it really makes it hard.
Motivation for you equals more throttle, and that's a problem.
No, I'm literally just driving straight, and then you guys like, oh, you're doing so good, and then my car's like, later.
Well, like Caleb, I was just right on Joey's 6, and then
That was the first.
Listen, I just made a little calculation on the turn wrong, hit the wall, got way back behind him, and a 1 second penalty on top of it, so I have to slow down.
Yep.
Stuff like that's going to happen
So,
to us, and
I'm a minute and 7 seconds behind you, Dad.
you are minute and 7 seconds behind me, right?
Yep, and I keep screwing up. I'm having a very horrible time right now. So,
Well, just hang in there,
If it
buddy.
makes you feel any better, Presidio's like 30 seconds behind us.
I'm 15 seconds behind you.
yeah, but I'm a minute behind him.
Tell him.
Yes, it's okay, Caleb.
I
Character is
can
what
see
you do
that-
when you're stuck like this.
I can see my dad's only like 15 seconds behind Turbo, okay? I can also see the map.
Do you know how many times I've been in your
That was
situation?
about the map trick.
And has won the race.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Plus, you
Just-
could also be fuel saving, like because you're not spending as much gas as we are to get around the track. You might
What are
be
you
able
talking
to
about?
spend less time. You'll spend less time.
Just focus on trying to do, before you start trying to win races, focus on doing 2 laps without getting a single penalty. Like you're focusing on, you're honestly focusing on the wrong things right now. You're trying to race against Turbo, who, with all due respect, I don't
None
even
of us
bother trying
can.
to race against
Well,
him.
no,
Yeah.
I just like racing with people.
I want to be in the same race as him, but I know I'm not technically racing him.
Well, if you don't
Well,
want
I'm not
to
thinking
win,
I'm racing him. I don't want to win necessarily. I just want to be around people.
okay,
It's
so
fun to
then
race
go
near
in the
people.
pits, wait for
This
us
isn't
to
a hard
come
one.
by, and come
Well, I
back
don't
out.
want to be a whole lap down. I don't want to
Well,
listen.
you can't have it both ways.
Dude, okay,
I wanna
fine.
at least-
I'll spend like,
I
I'll spend like
wanna
15
race
minutes
near
around
people.
you before I lap you.
No, it's just.
Oh,
No,
you
like
guys.
all
you're
jokes
penalty.
aside though. All jokes aside though, you're gonna. I mean, how long have you had this game? Like less than a year.
Way less than a year.
Way less than
I've
a year.
only
How
really
long-
been
how
playing
long-
since the
How long have
the
you been
F1
racing?
season.
No, how long have you been racing in sim racing games?
Since the season started, basically.
Okay, so essentially you have 0 experience when it comes to what to look for, how to build a lap time, how to build a race strategy. You have 0 experience. And you're keeping up with certain guys who have been playing Gran Turismo for years. That's the way you gotta look at it.
I mean,
Not I'm all the way at the back. No, it's shit, I'm actually able to race with these guys. I may be the slowest one at times. but
by a
at
minute
times
and 20
you're-
seconds. Woo!
Yeah, on a very technical course. You know what I mean?
Stop
Like,
it, Cupcake.
you just gotta start building your speed. That's it. The problem is that you're trying to do lap times that everybody else is putting in. You gotta build up your lap times. Everybody treats like this, like, you know, like it's a sim, but you gotta treat it like real life. Real life, they don't go into corners fucking 180 miles an hour just because the
You
other
don't
guy
wanna
can.
do that,
Hell no.
Chris.
You build that shit up. You go in at 160 miles an hour at times, and then you kind of like, okay, I can go a little bit faster. I can go a little bit faster,
Oh,
and that's how you learn how to race.
I was just staring at a wall in a cameraman's crotch for a little while. So,
So sexy.
and I couldn't get out of it.
Although I'll give you props for one thing. You gotta basically keep that steering wheel up in the air for an hour. Props to you, bud. I would have switched over to the stick shift or
Yeah.
Oh, he's using 6 axes? Oh, no.
Yeah, exactly. And he's still as quick as he is.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't do that.
I will be buying a
this guy
wheel
must
here
have, like,
soon, I think.
deltoids the size of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You're funny.
That Toyota is too good on fuel. I gotta save so much fuel just to keep up. As far as
Trust me, I
fuel.
know. I know. I'm lucky I'm keeping them out of my slipstream. Otherwise, I'd be in the same boat as you. Yeah, the Audi does. I mean, it has a lot of torque, but because of that, it does drain fuel. Oh, just to say that, I started seeing them in my rear view.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I like to hear. That almost sounds better than my engine at times.
Man, there's such a huge difference between a race lap and a qualifying lap.
Oh yeah.
Almost
10
10
seconds. I was gonna say, I'm like, you just said, like, your fastest lap was my qualifying lap with penalties.
Oh,
And that's
shit.
the difference, right? That's the sort of stuff you gotta pick up on metrology. Like, if you're trying to put in qualifying laps every single lap in a 60-minute race,
Hey, Cupcake, what are you switching? You're switching to softs, or were you on softs?
I was on softs.
Okay, you doing softs again?
Maybe.
We're just calling out the tires because you have to change
Oh,
the mandatory
yeah.
tires.
no,
Alright.
it's not.
Yeah,
He's trying,
I'm on soft.
trying to figure out your strategy.
Yeah, that was only 4 laps on the softs. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought we had to keep them.
Yeah, you gotta. No, it doesn't mean you can
Have to
run.
be 5
You
in a
can
row.
change them, but
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't have to be
Total.
5 in a row.
You can then go into another stint, do mediums for 3 laps, then go back to softs, then go another stint later, do 2 laps on mediums. Like, there's many ways to fill up an hour.
Who's gonna do all this math at the end?
We just announce it when we've done at least 5 stints on a set of tires. Oh, people are messaging me. Fuck.
We'll
I'm
ignore them.
MIA for an hour. Yeah, I know, exactly. I'm MIA for an hour. The straights are long, but they're not that long in these cars.
I've had someone send me a message in a team battle race, and it literally, I looked up for 1 second and I spun out.
Yeah. That's it.
And I was in the lead, so that hurt.
Oh. You were cursing that person, like, you asshole.
Oh,
just-
I was. I know he didn't mean it, but I was just so upset.
Yeah, it's not even their fault, but obviously it's their fault because you're not going to blame yourself.
Caleb, are you running softs?
No.
Are you running your mediums?
Yeah.
Where do you have your
Caleb,
brake
you're
balance bias? Is it towards the rear or the front?
3 to the rear.
Okay, that's
Rear to the
good.
rear?
When you
Yeah.
switch to your softs, move it like 2 to the front. That will help you in your braking. But you also definitely have to give yourself more time to brake with those tires.
Yeah, I know. It's just they suck. They're crappy tires. I hate
Well,
them.
they're actually pretty good tires. They're super expensive.
Well, shut up.
The idea is that you're driving too hard. You're driving like they're softs, and you're not going to. You just can't. So you just have to slow down a little bit and brake a little sooner. Try not to
I
be
have
so
been.
aggressive.
I've just been having
Yeah.
the worst luck. And spinning out and everything, so.
Are you using
You know.
traction control?
Me? No.
I'm on 2.
Differential control.
Still got one
All
more
right.
in me.
So I did 5 laps on mediums, just to let you guys know. Yeah, I had
finished my 5 on softs.
I mean, I could have done it with 0.7, but I know that I was probably just going to try and chase you and I would have destroyed my fuel.
I don't know if anybody heard me, so I think I just did my 5 on softs.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, I heard you.
Yeah, if you ain't noticed, that whole lap I was at 6.
So were you?
Yeah,
That's why I caught you.
Yeah. I couldn't go no faster.
Yeah, but no, it's true though. With the Audi, you gotta fuel save so much. Especially if you know the Toyota's a fuel saver. Oh god. Oh god, that was... I just made the chicane look like it was a straight. I went onto the braking and for some reason did not turn.
Yeah, cold tires.
Yeah, that was weird.
Man, for some reason I just have the hardest time stopping. Like I have to brake extra early.
On the mediums?
I'm on hards.
Oh. What'd you do that for?
I don't know, I want to be different.
Because he knows he could.
Hey, we missed you last night, dude. Nobody from
Yeah,
Williams
sleeping.
showed up to race.
You're sleeping already?
Yeah, I was tired.
Yeah, no, Rusty wanted the competition. He had the boost and he put a gap on everybody. Oh, actually, no, never
Well,
mind.
hold
That was
the
a different- that was
fuck
wrong.
up.
Yeah. Hey, let me correct myself. The first stint, he put a gap on everybody. The second and third stint, it was a close battle between Alpha and Mercedes. Sorry about that, Cupcake. I definitely did not.
Oh,
I
you're
robbed
good.
you of all justice there. Cupcake and Joey.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not that great with super formulas anyways.
Well, I mean,
did
it
my
really
5
didn't
on
get
mediums. I am done with them.
really didn't get competitive until like the last 4 laps.
Now, basically, don't try to drive any faster than you did with the mediums. Otherwise, you're gonna have to pit before you have to fuel.
Yeah, you'll wear out your tires.
Yep.
Yeah, so just take it easy.
Actually, if you drive the same, you'll actually be faster because the tires are going to help you,
Don't tell him that.
and you'll be patient.
Remember, when you tell him he's doing something good, he spins out.
Oh yeah.
Just keep doing what you're doing. Just slowly build up the lap times. Like you have an hour basically to try to get a lap time under 3:30. If you can
we
do
are
that,
1/3 of the way through the race, by the way.
yeah. But if you can manage to do that by the end of the race, then you've improved. And the idea is to like do lap times, don't get any penalties.
Oh my gosh, I'm so much happier on these tires.
Oh god, this front has way too much grip now. I'm like sliding under, or I'm oversteering and turning in.
I'm going in the pits and did my 5 laps. Did
Yeah,
6.
yeah, you did your 6 on hards just to show off.
Oh, that first stint was all hards?
Yeah.
Yeah, show off.
It's
My
the
next-
setup, man.
Yeah, no,
Oh
it's,
my god.
I don't know how to set these cars up yet.
It's very different from everything else.
It is. That's why I try telling these guys. I'm like, you can't drive these like it's super formula. Like these have, especially all the Group 1s. The great thing about the Group 1 category is that each car has a unique way of driving.
That is very true.
Yep.
So it's like if you jump in, like for example, the diesels, you got to drive it a certain way, and even between the Audi and the Peugeot, you have to drive them a little bit differently.
Yeah, they got a lot more torque, so they'll spin very easily.
Yeah, half the time I never like first gear corners. I enter in like second, exit in third gear, like so low in the RPM, shift around like 4,500, 5,000 RPM, and I'm still faster than you know what I mean a lot of cars because it has like 700 foot-pounds of torque, and then it clips off like a waterfall. Oh, what the hell? Damn it. All right, try not to side draft me too hard, okay? I mean, I already have very little power.
do start getting used to them. It really is very different, but you do get used to them.
Yeah, it is. You have to. That's the thing. These cars, you have to learn how to drive them. Like, there's a reason why not just any racer drives the prototype, like drives prototypes.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of reasons why there's so many F1 drivers driving them.
Yeah.
There's more F1 drivers driving them than there is in like F1. I swear it's like
really?
20 something of them.
Yeah, they've been F1 drivers or F2 at some point. That's nice livery, by the way. Now that I've seen it up close.
I didn't make it. I'm not very artistic.
I feel like I've been driving forever on these mediums, and I haven't even finished the second lap yet. So long.
They demand your attention, I guess, huh?
That's why you're supposed to start out hard first.
Yeah.
Then you go to the soft, so you feel better the rest of the race.
If you start on something soft and then go down, it's like it's the worst feeling. You're over braking everything.
No,
You're going
I'm driving it
way
just
too
fine.
fast.
I'm catching up to you guys. But the problem I have is just like the time it takes to go around the track. It feels like I should have gone like 5 laps by now. That's all.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I forgot what corner I was in. My bad. I usually just lift off of that.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I can't go much faster than what I'm going.
That's actually probably the only part of the track that I've got down good and it feels nice. It feels nice. I make up a lot of time usually there.
Yeah.
I think I cut the corner. Nope.
Like, if you do the setup right, you can make up like 3 seconds on like the tune I'm running. You could make up 3 seconds in that second alone. Like the Alpine VGT, I can go into that first turn at 180 miles an hour.
Oh shit.
The Porsche curves. Did it
Good
shock
thing I
you
was
that
going-
much?
No, good thing I was going so fast that, you know what I mean, it didn't really slow me down too much. No, it wasn't that. I missed my braking point. Normally I brake like a couple car lengths before the pavement. By the time I got to the pavement, I wasn't in the brakes. So I was like, oh shit.
You're a little confused there.
Yeah, I was. I was doing the math of like 180. I'm like, oh shit, just shy of 300 kilometers an hour. I'm like, yeah, no, that's fast.
Oh wait, the corner.
Yeah, exactly. Then once like my eyes finally realized what I was doing, I was like, oh wait, whoops. I mean, in real life, you would have needed a crane to get me out of that spot that I was in.
Oh yeah, you'd have been done.
I would have bottomed out.
It is kind of boring driving this track when you're all by yourself.
Yeah.
Hey, see, all of us are, except for Vasco and Turbo. The rest of us are all spaced out.
Yeah, but
We're
I've
all
been doing
just
it by
driving
myself
individually.
the entire time.
So have I. I haven't been around another car for freaking, but maybe 2 laps of this whole thing. So I'm missing out on the slipstream.
Yeah, but you're not going to get lapped. I will. So.
I don't think so. We're
Yeah, and then
halfway through the race,
no,
and they're not
we'll
even a
hang out
half a
with you
lap
for a
ahead of
while
you.
after.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm so bad. I'm going
Yeah,
to
but
get lapped.
Turbo right now, he's kind of hanging out with me for a little bit, and then after he'll go hang out with you, and then we'll probably go hang out with Joey. Yeah.
Who knows? They might take you out to McDonald's.
No, that's only if he takes out turbo for me. Don't actually do that.
Always like a good comeback drive. Do it.
Yeah, you drive the best and that happens. Ooh, just keeps it on. What?
That was clean.
Where did I get a half a second penalty? Where?
That made no sense.
Yeah, you saw that, right? I'm like, that's fucking clean.
You literally went through there as clean as possible.
Jesus Christ, Le Mans is serious sometimes.
Yeah, this track is the worst when it comes to penalties.
That's why race direction and BOP setters have no friends. Like, I try to be nice to them, and then they do shit like that to me.
Bad guy stewards.
Yeah, right?
Man, I just
Whoa.
lost 3 seconds to you guys
What the hell
just
was
to the
that? The
chicane.
baluster tripped my back wheel and spun me. Alright, Joey, never mind. I won't be seeing you tonight. Yeah, that was weird. I like just touched the last balustrade or whatever, and it just spun me right around so quick. Like I didn't even have a chance to react.
You got damage from that?
No, it's on light.
Yeah,
Luckily.
but still.
Yeah, no, I got no damage. I didn't touch anything. It was just that, you know, that
A
little
lucky
green
spin.
thing.
Ooh. Sorry, I
You're
did
lucky.
not see you there.
Yeah, I had to pull the handbrake and spin, otherwise I would have hit you.
I don't know what was going on there. I was driving and I looked up in my mirror to see where you were because I didn't want to like cut you off. I didn't see you, and then I looked and noticed I passed my 100 board. So I laid on the brakes, but I missed the corner altogether, and I slid all the way off, and then I just completely lost control. And I still didn't see you, so I thought the track was clear. So I'm sorry about that.
Oh, good. I just didn't want to deal with damage.
I didn't hit you, did I?
No, I didn't hit you.
Okay. Well,
There's a difference.
I get it.
The way you were on track, you were like in the line. So I had to pull the handbrake and I spun around to let you go through. You would have had massive engine damage.
Well, thank you for not hitting me. Although
Okay.
I sort of feel like maybe I'm supposed to give you a spot back because I came out into traffic.
Driver? Yeah, you should, but it's okay. Keep racing.
Okay, well then come up here and I'll wait for you.
No, keep racing. Seriously, keep racing. Don't worry, I'll catch you. I'll catch you. I'll catch you in the pits. Please don't slow down. Oh, you're slow down, aren't you?
Who, me?
No, I got a penalty.
Yeah, no, because I saw that delta like decrease so quickly. I was like, please don't slow down.
That's because I got a little bit sideways in the corner.
Okay, good. Not good, but good.
You know you're bad at this game when you get lapped on Le Mans.
I'm switching to medium.
Buddy, if you think you're the only person that gets lapped at Le Mans, you've never watched the race.
Yeah.
For real.
People get lapped 3 laps into the race.
but I'm gonna be the only one that gets lapped.
Well, if there were 14 people in here, you wouldn't be.
Yeah, exactly. You must forget that there was an SF series last year where we would lap half the field.
Yeah.
Like I think you're just too new and you don't realize that getting lapped is not something like. It's not
You also
something
don't realize that I have been watching you race in the few races that you've had this season, and you're not just some slouch. People are having a hard time getting by you.
you get
with one car.
Yeah, like our oh shit moments yesterday during the SF race was when you approached us.
What?
I heard nothing that was just said by anybody.
I said I don't know if I'm gonna be able to last another half an hour of the pity party, because you're definitely doing great. You're being outshot. You're being out like you're whatever you're doing good is being outshadowed by the fact that you're new compared to people like me who have been racing Gran Turismo all my life. Like
Exactly. Like I've been playing this for 15 years.
Yeah, and not just that. I'm actually like a race fan. Like I know I may not be the fastest person, but I'm confident that I can beat people.
Then we gotta go get more slow people.
No, listen.
No, it's just, you just gotta listen to what I'm trying to tell you and like start developing your skill. That's it.
Yeah.
It takes
Last
time.
season, I was driving in SF. How many times Cupcake and Joey and everybody, they all know I freaking would wreck and go all the way to the back, and I would just be like, I'm done. And they had to talk me off the ledge like they're doing to you right now. Because I was so frustrated with being all the way at the back. My race was ruined. I was never going to catch anybody.
Joey also. Last year, Joey, with all due respect, Joey, how many races did I not lap you?
Oh no, I was always in the back, and I knew.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you really did improve a lot, Joey.
Yeah, and he went from that to beating me, J-Rod, Solo, and a few other people Tuesday by almost a minute.
Oh. Damn. Oh, come on. Why did you reset me? That's BS.
I've been reset so many times. It was interesting, I actually got reset forward earlier.
Well, that's good.
Hey, that's a win.
Barely.
Yeah, that's a win, buddy. Just keep doing that.
I was going through the first set of the chicanes here at the end, and I missed it, and it shot me up to the second set. I'm like, oh okay.
But God, I remember when I first joined the league, it was a shit fest with me.
Yeah, man. It's until you start racing with people who you want to race with, and you kind of start figuring out how to race, you're not going to be faster.
Yeah, my motto, remember, and
like
it was, and it still is. It's to be less last, remember? So
yeah, but even right now, okay, you've done 9 laps, or you just finished doing 9 laps, or you're starting your 9 lap. I forget where you are, but anyways. Point is if I asked you into certain corners what your brake marker is, can you even tell me? Because if you can't, that means you're not paying attention.
I'm still figuring it out on this track just because it's a long track, but a lot of them it's more, yes, I have the brake markers. I don't know if I could verbally say it, but in my head, I have brake markers, yeah.
But that's what I mean, right? Like, these are the sort of things that you got to start. Like, a lot of people don't realize.
Turbo, why are you going so slow?
Because he doesn't. Oh.
Like, I literally just blew past him. Like,
now
he was in.
Oh.
Now he's gonna go blew it past me. Oh, you're just trying to be a turd.
No, he went into turbo.
He went into turbo.
Is he still in the game with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Of course he's there.
Now let me ask you this, Piano. Do you have, like, cones or racing lights set on? Okay, Trology.
No, I don't have any aids on.
You can't have aids in my courses. I don't have them turned on.
I haven't raced with aids.
Oh, thank God.
In a while.
Nobody needs aids.
Remember when
I
you were
raced
racing?
with HIV, but
Remember when you were racing, I told you, like, okay, and I slowly started telling you, as you build up your speed, you start taking away traction control, and as you start doing that, you start getting faster. And then after I told you, okay, now turn your ABS from default to weak, and you're like, holy shit, what a difference. These are things that I told you when you started would have made zero effect and would have made it worse. As you get faster, you start dialing out these aids. As you get faster, you start being able to realize, you know, with certain cars, where you can brake deep, where you don't have to brake, where you can kind of just coast through. These are things you develop. So that's what I mean. Like, if you're trying to put in the lap times that we're putting in, it's not going to happen until you understand why it is and how it is that we're able to put those lap times in. If you just think that you turn the wheel and the car's going to go
Why are
there,
you doing this to me, Turbo? What is going on here?
yeah, can you guys slow down for a little bit? I think I might need slipstream to make it to the pits.
Turbo's slow.
Thank you.
Why are you stopping and driving along exactly what I'm doing?
I'm saving battery life.
I don't know what is going on. But
what was that?
I don't know. I can't drive because you're all over my screen.
I think Turbo is trying to prove a point that right now he doesn't want you to follow him.
No, he's passed me a dozen times, and then he slows down and lets me catch up to him. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, he's winning those mind games.
I'm just trying to show you the racing line, man.
Yeah, he's got to slow down to show you the racing line, right? Oh, that's funny. All right, 40 minutes.
All right, time to go in the pits.
Yep.
So you guys aren't putting in tires, right?
I just went through my other set 5 laps, so I am completed my tire stuff.
Yeah, once you do your first 5 laps, it's technically completed.
Oh yeah, good point.
The problem is that you went from softs to medium, and now you got to go back to softs.
I have to?
You don't have to, but if you want to race with us, you do.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Cupcake. Easy there, buddy. Thank God for Gran Turismo pit launches.
You know, I came in right behind you, and somehow I ended up a whole second and a half.
Behind me again? Further?
Yeah.
Well, that's because I had like a crap ton more fuel than you, probably.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're in a Toyota.
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
And for the last, I don't even know how many laps I was running fuel map 3 the whole time. So I got an extra 2 laps out of the car, just about, or an extra lap. So there was less fuel I had to put in it. Not that you're not going to catch me, dude.
I'm telling you, it's all the setup. It has nothing to do with me.
I'm saying, your setup is going to catch me. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro.
These penalties are way too harsh.
Well, we get over 200 miles an hour. My car is just full. It's crazy. You guys kind of like stop at 200.
Yeah, completely. I don't even get to 200.
Whoa! There was the ghoster.
Damn, I really wish I had some Group 3 or Group 4 cards right now in front of me.
See, look at this. In the slipstream and Turbo's pulling away. I want that setup bad. But I'm catching Vasco.
Of course you are. I'm the slowest of the 3.
Yeah, the Porsche has the least top speed out of them all.
Yeah, this thing frickin' sucks.
You're not in a Porsche.
I am.
Ooh, easy. Whoa. That was
Yeah,
so
you go
close.
much slower to that corner than I thought.
Whoa, where'd he go? Why did you?
Battery power. This car doesn't gain it back as quick. Yeah, the most I could get out of the Porsche while retaining some kind of cornering is 212 on the straight. Sorry, I can't turn.
It's all good.
Whoa,
That
what are
first
you?
chicane.
Sorry, I got a little sideways, so I lost grip. Oh, and then of course I got the.
Yeah, because you're going too slow into the corner. You get the penalty.
No,
Brake
I
check it.
slid. I slid. I wasn't trying to brake check anybody.
Reckless driving.
Oh, there's another. Let's just rock him up, Chris. Let's see what we can do.
I've had
There
up
we
to
go.
10 minutes before.
Oh, not a good spot to sneeze. Oh god. Right into the braking zone of that corner was not a good spot.
And this race is making me hungry.
Making you hungry?
Yeah.
Well, go past me. Why are you riding alongside of me? Stop doing that.
What did I get a penalty for? What the heck?
I'm really liking these endurance races.
I think these would be more fun with more people. And I want
Yeah.
to do an endurance race on maybe a different track that's not Le Mans, where that it's a little shorter. So you get a lot more lapping of cars and lap traffic and stuff like that, you know? That'd be fun.
Just so you guys know, when it comes to other tracks, these tunes will never work.
What's that?
The tunes that I have don't work on any
It's
other
like
track.
it's just for Le Mans.
Yeah.
Yeah, Le Mans is a very particular track.
Like, I would literally struggle on any other track with these tunes.
5.
Honestly, I feel like Group 1 cars don't really fit the other tracks that well.
Not really.
No.
Actually, Lago Maggiore, it's not bad there.
Yeah.
Dude, resetting is so much worse than a penalty. I swear. They'll set you back like 15 seconds.
I see what you're
Yeah,
doing here, Turbo.
especially when you basically like you slow down and you finally are back like almost on track and they just reset you. Like, oh.
Yeah, it's like give me the 1 second penalty instead of sending me back 15 seconds. Because that's what it did. It sent me back 11 seconds. What is that? I'm gonna be getting a wheel here soon with my tax return. My life is gonna be better.
Gotta love those tax returns.
Oh yeah.
I ain't getting shit this year.
Wow, that gave me a second penalty. Holy crap.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
4 wheels over the line. 4 wheels over the white line's a big no-no.
Well, I just did that twice. Oopsie. Hey, do Canadians get tax returns? Vasco?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
do.
Okay. I know that it's kind of out of nowhere, but just
I
crossed
don't
my
even think
mind.
they have taxes, do they?
Not
Like
really.
they're all
No.
taken out automatically, right?
No, depends on what kind of job you do.
Oh.
Consulting, you got to do your own taxes.
Well, I mean, I file my own.
No, I mean, like, for example, you get paid and a percentage goes to federal tax, then you still got to file your taxes. But a consulting job and some service industry jobs, they get, you have to claim your income. And you have to then pay taxes at the end of the year, so you can owe the government money because you haven't been filing taxes throughout the year.
Yeah, it's the same here.
Oh, okay.
It's,
That sounds like a 1099.
It's
yeah,
exactly
it's like
what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
see, when it comes to that, I wouldn't be able to tell you because you obviously your tax.
1099 is basically you're
You're
you claim your own
self-employed.
taxes. Yep.
self-employed, yeah.
Well, not always, because you can be self-employed and file. The 1099 is what people send you when they've paid you for work, but you're filing it with a Schedule C, and you have to tell them about all the work that you've done. But yeah, I know what you mean. Sorry, I'm trying to focus on driving. I've got Vasco behind me, and that is not a fun time. Oh, Turbo's in the pits. What's he doing in there?
I want to make sure I can make it.
I have done my stint on medium.
Go time.
Oh yeah, this is exactly how I wanted it. Balls to the walls now. If I can catch anybody.
No!
What did I get a penalty for? What the heck? Dude, I am getting penalized for the dumbest crap. I'm not even leaving the track.
A little bit of fuel for my car, a little bit of fuel for me.
Let's see, can I beat my lap?
You know, I think by the end of this race, we're gonna be pretty good at racing these cars.
I know, right?
Dude, I've been driving it for like 2 hours now, and I have 3 hours, and I don't think I've figured it out yet.
I think part of your issue, Caleb, is because of the way you're driving with the controller. It's not as consistent as like a mechanical type turning. You're all whoa, sorry, bud. Your turning is all based on how your hands are feeling in the air.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
when you
why
get
I
a
said
wheel, you'll change.
You're like an hour doing that, man. Like kudos to you.
Yeah.
3 hours. I'm at 3 hours.
3
straight
hours. Oh,
on this car,
shit.
on this track. Yeah.
Yeah, you need a driver change, that's for sure. You've exceeded the mandatory drive time.
I need equipment change too. The steering wheel I've got shot. We need a new one.
Yeah, you gotta call in your roommate. Be like, listen, I've done more than
He doesn't. He doesn't
3
live with
hours.
me anymore. So.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say I'm pretty sick and tired of this track right now. Been looking at it a little bit too long.
Well, you're gonna know every corner of it, so that's good.
I know all the corners, just not how to take them.
That
So-
means you don't know the corners.
I know of the corners. That's better. It was weird because during the first endurance race that I did, I was nailing every single lap. Like, I hardly wrecked.
When you're racing online, the
Hey,
racing
Joey.
is different.
It was time for the beach.
Yeah, it was. We went together. But it was funny, I was spinning around, my front end came and turned behind me, and all of a sudden you're there. I was like, oh, hey, friend.
I've been taking that turn fine until I saw you go there, and I just followed you.
Do not follow me.
Oh, god damn it.
where you are, Joey.
I'm right here.
Oh, I couldn't see. I'm like, I don't know where he is. I'm just gonna let him pass. Did you go off too?
I slid sideways. I didn't go all the way off, but I did slide.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I do not cross the finish line under this minute. Yeah, no, I'm gonna.
You're gonna have to.
Well, it says time remaining, but
You'd have to finish that lap anyways.
are we on the final lap, Turbo? You and me?
Yeah, this is the final lap.
Yep.
Oh crap! It didn't say final lap in my.
Yeah, because the
Well,
time
it
hasn't
doesn't-
ran out yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
And
When the
it's
time
just-
runs
I
out,
was
it'll
like,
say
I
it.
was totally throwing it in fuel 6 because I was like, I'm a lap short on fuel
It's-
because I
it's
didn't
the
time this right.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
same thing with when you go into the pit. An endurance race is in the diamond does not show how many laps are left in the race. You have to do the math yourself.
Well, I thought I did it. I thought. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, so a lot of times people when they do endurance, they'll go for the last stint and they'll fill up the tank because the diamond is all the way up to the max, but that's because it doesn't register. how
Right.
much
No, that
time
makes.
is left.
No, I get it. I wasn't looking at the diamond. I could care less about that. Okay.
Yeah, I always mess up my math, so I just fill it up.
Boom!
Be safe.
I figured it out. I just slowed it down. Time ran out. Finished my lap. I'm done with the race.
That means
So
you won. You
technically-
finished first.
I did finish
That
the
is
race
true.
first.
You
But
cross the line first. In order to
I
finish
also got
first,
passed
first
by
you must
everybody
finish.
once. So
Crap,
you take
I
one,
totally
subtract
blew
one.
it. Now I got Vasco on me. Okay, quiet. I
Yeah,
gotta figure out how to
I'm
deal
in
with
a
this dude.
Porsche. You don't
In
gotta
fact-
worry about me.
You ran less distance than everyone, so you win.
I do
I
when
was
I do
down
that
2
crap.
laps?
See?
I ran out
That's
of
my.
gas.
You did?
I guess so.
Yeah, I was too busy I was too busy talking to you guys. I forgot to look down. I had
What a
fuel map
shame.
one by accident. Yeah.
Ugh. Hurry up, guys. Gosh, you're taking so long.
Yeah, I hope you don't have to wait for me, Ray. How long's...
We got 3 minutes to finish.
Yeah.
I totally blew it. If Vasco didn't run out of gas, that was it for me. I could because I slid off the track once, and then I slid off the track again. So
Yeah, no, I
Chris.
looked down and I had enough fuel. Oh, god damn. That would hurt there.
Yeah, that was
Okay,
a nail in the
okay.
coffin, wasn't it?
Yeah, that one hurt. I lost
Ah,
the podium.
the beauty
After all
and
that
despair
race.
of an endurance race.
oh, did Cupcake get past you too?
Yep.
Yeah, just before the
Hot
line.
damn.
Oh,
Wow. Damn.
Hey, hold up, I'm coming too.
So, Trology,
Yeah.
with all that talking you're doing, you only finished 2 positions behind me.
Yeah, but 2 laps.
It
Well,
doesn't matter.
that
It's only
that
2
tells you
positions.
everything about an endurance race. He was 20 seconds ahead of me, guaranteed to finish third.
I lost 30 seconds easily
Yes.
because I was way faster than 2 seconds. I was more than 2 seconds ahead of Presidio.
and
Presidio
remember when
ended-
I was in 8th place, or
Actually,
I was
no,
like,
sorry. That's 27 seconds from the leader. My bad.
I was
If
all
you
the way
took
at the
6 minutes
bottom
to
of
get
this
around
thing.
that track, I could get you. I could have beaten you, but man, I was 6 minutes behind. That's crazy.
Well, a little bit
Well,
less
right.
than 6 minutes because you kind of stopped before the line on purpose.
Well, yeah, I didn't want to do a whole other lap, so I won because I got to get to the snack table
but
first.
you also got to think about this about the trilogy. If you look at your lap chart, you're gonna look at how inconsistent you were. Not because you weren't trying, but because you kind of gave up.
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
So that's the thing. This entire race was technically a complete waste. Not because you came last, but because you just stopped trying. So it's almost like practice makes perfect. No, practice does not make perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect. You gotta try in order for it to work.
My car does not look good.
That's why I was under 3:30 lap time. Now how
instead
far off?
of fighting other people, fight yourself. and try to improve and do better. And take
Well,
the
I hardly ever had
opportunity.
to fight other people. There was a point where I was trying. It was like after I got lapped by everybody, I said, "Dan."
By the way, great lap time. Turbo.
Oh, thank you.
Do you know what? Like in that race, there was
319, wow.
like many different times I purpled every sector, and it was just the last one through the Porsche curves where I lost it.
Yep.
Actually, I was going through the first part of the Porsche curves when you go through that timing line that's in there, and I was purple there. It was that last sector to the finish line that I just can't seem to find the right line at that car. Whew, that was fun.
That was actually
So-
a lot of fun.
Who wants to
Well,
set up?
that-